Hello honeybees, hello my book besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I am super excited because as you've seen by the title, this video is going to end when I finish my book goal this year, which is really crazy to me. I cannot believe we're heading towards my goal of this year. And this year I set my goal to only 40, but I think I'm gonna reach over that again this year, which will be amazing to me because I feel like I'll be able to extend my goal for next year. And I have 3 books right here that I would love to read. I actually needed to start this video like 2 minutes ago because like I really want to finish this book right here, The Perfect Child by Lucida. And this is our book club book for my school book club because not only do I have a book club with like Fable, I have a book club here on campus, which is actually a club on campus which I started and I am the president of. Yes, this is the book we chose for October to November and this is the book we're reading and we're almost finished. We actually just had a meeting yesterday which was so fun and I cannot wait to finish. I literally was only like this many pages yesterday, guys, and I'm already all the way here and only have this much left. That's how you know this book is good. So in today's video, we're definitely going to be finishing this. We're also going to be finishing The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi. This is on my November TBR and I'm so excited to read this. It's very comfy, very cozy, and I'm just excited for it because also it's just so like atmospheric and so far so good. I've gotten like 36 pages in and I love the story. I love the premise. I love the setup. I love the aesthetic. Something about this book is just so cozy and magical and I really love that, especially with the dragon aspect, which is amazing. And we just got introduced to our male main character, which is also a great thing for me because I feel like as soon as we get introduced to the male character, things start picking up and like I feel like the premise of the story is just gonna be so great. So far so good and I cannot wait to finish this in this video as well. And last but not least, we have here Haikyu by Haruichi Furudate. I might have just screwed that all up today. Anyways, this is the second book in the Haikyu series. There are like, I don't even know how many books, guys. I can't even tell you if I wanted to. There's over 10 books for sure, maybe over 15, but I'm on book 2 and I only own 3. Anyways, I'm super excited to finish this book. I'm like almost nearly halfway through it and love this book and love this book and so far so good. Like I said before, I watched the show and I just wanted to read the books for the experience. I feel like a lot of people don't do that, so they like watch the show and then they never read the books, but I definitely want to get into the mangas and just like actually read those and then watch the show again. I love doing that experience. That is my favorite thing. Anyways, I'm super excited to read this. Definitely, obviously, we're gonna read these 3 books for the finishing of my goal for this year again, which is super crazy. It's actually crazy to me that I'm in the middle of all 3 of these books, but I am enjoying all of these so far so good. I definitely need to go ahead and get on this one and just finish it. I have like 2 hours to read currently. I have a meeting at 1 o'clock and I don't have classes until 2:30, so I have the meeting and then I'll have like a good like 15-ish minutes. I think I'll finish this in the next like 30 minutes to an hour. This is just so good and I don't have that many pages left. I'm currently on chapter 55, which is page 315, and there are 358 pages, so we only got like 40 something pages left, guys. Like, I'm finishing this book in the next 30 minutes. I'm not kidding. So we're gonna start with this one because I love this book so far and it's really like jaw-dropping. As I was in the gym earlier, I was listening to this book. I had to like stop myself from finishing it because I knew I had to film this video, but I was like, oh my god, like I need to finish this book. Y'all don't even understand. So let's just get into the reading because I'm gonna keep yapping, but I like love this book so far and I'll give y'all like my review and rating once I finish each and every single one of these books. So let's go ahead and start reading this one. I just finished this book literally at 1 o'clock on the dot, and just in time for my meeting. I'm just waiting for them to call in. But guys, I don't even know what to say, because it's just like, it was an unsatisfying ending, and it just, I knew some things were just gonna happen, and I have a speculation about something within this, and just like, it wasn't solved, and I just feel like it wasn't enough. It didn't hit the way I believe it was supposed to hit, and I honestly believe that there were some problems within Christopher all the way throughout the book. Like, obviously, like, from the gate, we know that there's something wrong with Janie. Janie is not okay. You'll find out a lot more things. And as a psych major, this actually made me super excited to read, because like, I was able to diagnose her a little bit and just do some diagnosis. And then like, the diagnoses were right. And I was like, I'm not crazy. I know it. I know it. Anyways, yeah, this child had both of the diagnoses I believe that she had, and it was really crazy, for one. For two, I felt so deeply for Hannah throughout this whole book, because literally, if only Christopher listened to her, and mind you, I'm not like really spoiling anything because this literally says on the back, but like, if only Christopher listened to her, like, that's literally your wife. That's who you're supposed to listen to. That's who you're supposed to take sides on. Like, you're not supposed to take sides to the child. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, it's not about taking sides, but like, if your wife is saying something about a child, especially one you just literally took in, obviously you should believe her over the child. But he was so infatuated with Janie from the beginning, even with all of her problems. And on top of that, Hannah was telling him that there were certain things happening, and he just did not believe her. Like, he brushed everything off. He was nonchalant about it. Like, he didn't care, and it just felt like he wasn't really her husband. I just feel like there were so many things not done right, and Christopher is a horrible character, and he was just written so horribly. I just feel like he was a horrible person. Like, I would not enjoy him being my husband, period. I would have divorced him at the end of this book. I don't care. And unfortunately, that just was not the case because of all the things that happened. But there was so much happening, it just felt really crazy. And then obviously with the diagnoses of the child, like, she obviously presented with these things, just not in front of Christopher, and it just felt so irritating, because not only did Hannah see it, but other people saw it too, and it just was like so annoying, and it really irritated me throughout the whole book. Like, he really was an irritating character. He was so annoying. He genuinely made me upset the whole book. Like, he just didn't make sense as a person. Guys, that's like, this book, I don't even know what to rate it right now, but I feel like it's not going to be more than a 3-star. I think I'm going to like give it 3.75, because it had me hooked throughout the whole book. And I definitely recommend it for a psychological thriller, but it's just not my favorite one. There was just so many things left undone, which made me upset. So that's why I say this isn't a 4 or 5-star, because a 4-star would allow me to be like, okay, the book was finished, there was a satisfying end, but the book did not satisfy me to a point of like, wow. But it did grip me throughout the whole book, and I did want to know what happened. Some things were predictable, some things were not, but I definitely feel like this could have been written better, especially the characters. We're gonna see each other later when I'm probably after work or back in the room, but it depends, because I don't know what the schedule is going to be looking like completely today. I finished one book, and I'm going to go ahead and put in my review and everything into my table, and we have one book checked off the list, so we got 2 more to go. Hey guys, it is way later in the day. It's like, well, not even that much later, but it is currently 5:27. Yeah, y'all already see the Christmas background. That's how you already know. I have about like 20 minutes to like read a little bit before I go to my Pilates class, so I'm going to take a little minute to read. I'm just gonna do Haikyu, because I don't want to like get into reading the Baby Dragon Cafe right now, because if I do, I'm just gonna want to stay here and not leave. So we're gonna do Haikyu because it's a little like fun and very short, and I can get through at least a good 20 pages before I leave. I'm gonna go ahead and do some reading for a little bit, and then later tonight I think I'm gonna do some more, but it really just depends on if I'm studying or not. We're gonna set the vibe. Of course, like I did earlier, put on some little music, and then we're gonna read. like 65% through this book, which is so great. So like I'm almost done. I think tonight when I come back I want to finish it. There's only 148 pages and I already have, no, I'm a liar, there's 198 pages and I've gotten to 125, so I'll probably finish it when I get back, just to do so because it's so fun and I love reading this book. It's just so funny. But I do gotta scurry off to the gym, so I will see y'all later or tomorrow. It just depends. Hi my friends, it's been a few days since I've caught up with you about reading. I have not been reading these past few days at all. Today was the first day that I actually like picked up the book and like read something. It's been a little hectic, okay? Don't blame me. So we're gonna get into some reading today because today is a cleaning day. It's Saturday and I literally have like so much cleaning to do. This dorm looks a mess. I need to vacuum, I need to like dishes, I need to do laundry. I just need to like do a little refresh. My kitchen area looks a mess. So today we're primarily going to be listening through audio. I'm going to be listening to the Baby Dragon Cafe. I did do a little bit of that today, this morning, so that was fun. I'm like 25% through the book now, which is great. So we're gonna move into a little bit more reading today and hopefully y'all enjoy it, but I'm gonna be doing chores most of it. So we're gonna get some chores done and listen to the book as well, so yay. The book is done. Wow, I cannot believe we finished. But guys, this was so cute. This was just so cutesy. It just felt like a bundle of joy and magic. It just felt so cute and I love it. I love it. I'm definitely gonna give this like a 3.75. I don't think it's like spectacular. I don't think it's like a very dynamic story where like it'll stay with me forever, but I definitely think it's like really quick pace. It's a palate cleanser. It's a cutesy little romance, and the story altogether just like is so cute and it's well thought out. I thought it was done well. I like how their romance wasn't like the primary thing and it just kind of flowed as it should have. It didn't feel like their romance was rushed. It didn't feel like it was too slow. It felt just right for them as people and just for who they are. I felt like that was so great, and I just love how much confidence they have in like each other and just like their instant connection. It just felt so cute. Also, the dragons were just a special touch. It felt like they were like little pets, like, you know, dogs and stuff like that, but just dragons, and I felt like it just made it much more magical, much more cuter, and just like the little trials or the mini trials that they had in here, it just felt perfect and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely read this again like another time if I felt like I needed a palate cleanser or I just needed something quick to read, or I wanted to fall back and just read something quick and small. This is definitely the book. It's so sweet and it's so cute. And also I like the cultural dynamic in here because Saphira is Indian, if I'm not mistaken. She has Indian background, which is amazing, and I love that Aiden just like really appreciated her culture, listened to her all the time. He just took care of her so sweetly and just Something about Aiden, he's just one of those people. Like, he's quiet, but he's a great observer, and he just, acts of service is definitely him, and I love that. And then Saphira, she just has so much confidence in herself. Also, she does lack a couple of things, but Aiden builds her up all the time, and I just felt like this was amazing. Just as them as people, them together, and them with Sparky, I just felt like that was so cute. So everything about this was just adorable. Definitely a cute read and quick one as well. Like, guys, we read this in like, what, 4 days altogether? So I could have probably just sat down and read this in like one go in a day if I had time, but I never do as a college student. But this was just the perfect book, and so I'm glad I finished it. And we're literally one more book away from our goal. Yay! Hello, it is another day. I am so sorry, guys. I was supposed to finish reading the other day and I kind of forgot, and so here we are. This is gonna be our last day. We are gonna finish this book tonight whether I like it or not, okay? Because look at how much I got left. Like, there's literally nothing left. I need to finish it, okay? So we're gonna finish Haikyu tonight. That's our last book, so we're gonna sit down for like an hour or two and finish. I got confetti. I'm actually so proud of myself for finishing my goal. Yay! Everybody clap. Anyways, I enjoyed this one. I usually don't give these ratings, but like I also just rate them either 5 or no rating. It's kind of the same with like non-fictions and stuff like that. I kind of just rate them 5 or no rating. It just depends. I really love this story. This is really great, and I kind of just read these books for funsies anyway because I already watched the show. It was really great, and I'm so glad I finished it. It's always very fun watching these characters interact with one another and just like the competitiveness they have. Like, it's so funny, and just the way they act and the way they speak is just so teenager-ish, which is like obviously they're teenagers, but I love that so much. And it's just so much fun, and like I enjoy this, and it just reminds me of the ways I act with my friends, just like arguing with each other sometimes, and then like, you know, being there for one another. They haven't got their coach yet in this one, so the third one will have them and their coach and like all this stuff after that. But yeah, super exciting. Can't wait to read the third one. So we are officially done with my 2025 reading goal. I read 40 out of 40 books this year. Woo! And I finished it extra early, not just in December, but like I finished it in November, which is crazy, and it's only the second week. Let me just tell y'all something. I've been locked in all year, honestly, and I was really locked in over the summer as always, but I'm very happy with myself, proud of myself that I was able to reach that goal. I feel like last year I had smaller goals, this year I have bigger ones, and next year we'll have even bigger ones, okay? So just know that we're getting up there, and we're gonna be that girl one day that's gonna have like 100 on her list, and then we're gonna finish 100, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of these days it's just gonna happen. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you are reaching your goals. Let me know where you are in your reading goals this year, if you finished already, if you're almost done, like, are you getting there? Just let me know. I want to know, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you made all the way to the end of today's video, comment down below. What should we comment? The 100% emoji if you made all the way to the end of today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new bookish video. And please don't forget to be true and be you and read whatever you want to. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next bookish video. Bye. Mwah.